Hello, and welcome back to Dollar or Less Food. Today, as you just saw, we are making some Roni shells and cheese. Unlike some of the other foods we made on this channel, you don't just microwave this one. This one involves some steps. So before we go into how to make it, I'm just going to go over and say that this dish requires outside ingredients not included in the true Roni box. This box costs 88 cents, but if you involve the cost of the other items as well, it makes it under $1. So yeah. So to make Roni, as basically most people know, you need the following things. A box of Roni, some water, some milk, and some butter. It is recommended that you use 2 cups of water and 2/3 cups of milk. You can use these fancy little measuring spoons if you want, but I typically just eyeball it to make sure the pot looks filled. You also need a pot. Unlike other foods, I've also already pre-cooked this one, as this one takes a while to make. To make it, all you're going to do is you can put your water, your milk, and your butter in a pan or pot like this. Put on the burner, wait for it to start to boil. Put your noodles in for about 12 minutes. Add the seasoning packet as well. And then stir it up, stir it up, stir it up, let it cool, and you'll have your pasta. Some of you guys might wonder, it might be tough to get 2 tablespoons of butter out of a packet. What I like to use is this butter here. This Land O'Lakes butter. What makes it different than other butters is it comes in a stick form, but it comes in these smaller stick forms that's 4 tablespoons with individual markers, so you can see exactly how much you're putting in. So you put half of one of these in to make a standard Roni dish. Another thing about Roni is, depending on where you get it from, it costs different prices at different sizes, or boxes. Some boxes cost $1, some cost 88 cents. This particular one was 88 cents. Now let's see how it looks. It looks good. One thing that I like to do personally, which doctors it up a little bit between the regular Roni, which I'm not doing in this video because it's a true review of the product, is I like to add in my spice cabinet some of Tony Chachere's Cajun Creole seasoning. This stuff is just amazing to put on almost any food. The other thing that I like to do differently than other people is I like to save some of the seasoning packet, which looks like this, and add it once it's finished to the pot. This way, if you make it too watery, you can pour some out and still get some flavor saved. So I'm just going to stir this up, spin it around. Make sure also you get some time to cool after you begin this process. And we're going to put it in our little handy dandy bowl. Don't need a knife for this one, but why not? As you can see, this whole pot fills the bowl. And I'm not making it look full. All around, the bowl is full. Now let's see how it tastes. For those of you guys who are wondering how I hold up the phone for this, I use a cup and a pencil sharpener. That's why it's a little off sometimes, because the cup moves. Warning, this is still a little hot, so give it a twirly twirl. Now let's dig in. One thing that you might worry about with some cheaper pastas is that they occasionally aren't as creamy as you'd want it to be. This one, being that you add your milk and you add your water yourself, you can control it a little bit more. If you want it a bit more creamy, add a bit more milk and a little less water. Other way around. This one is very good. Some packets of seasoning come with way too much seasoning, similar to the fettuccine alfredo. variety of this pasta comes with a little too much seasoning for my liking. So if you're someone who has to worry about a high sodium diet, use a little less seasoning in it as well. This is very good. It's a bit cheesier than you think it would taste, partially because of the lack of, I added a little less water than you're supposed to when I actually rechecked how much I added, but it's still good. Overall, the flavor is it basically tastes like a Alfredo sauce with a little less of a basil-y taste and more of a generic white cheddar cheese. It complements the noodles very well, and the sauce doesn't get too watery, but it's still fluid enough, as you can see. With that, if you have any, also, this is just something unrelated to the food, but it's very important. Another budget-saving tip that I have for food is download the Walmart app and use the savings catcher feature. By the way, I'm not being sponsored by this at all, but 13 views on my last video, don't think I'm getting the sponsor. But you download the app and you can take a picture of your receipt and it will monitor all the stores around your area. I don't know how far out it goes, but I think it's like 20 miles out around you. And for all the food items, or even other items such as like clothes, tires, tools, anything you buy at Walmart, it'll look at and compare the pricing, and if they find a cheaper competitor nearby, they'll give you the competitor's price towards your Walmart cards, how much money you have to be able to spend at Walmart exclusively. It's not free cash though, the money saved has to be spent at Walmart. So typically what you want to do if you're going to start doing this is get a Walmart refillable gift card and sync that to your account. This way you can save 15-20 cents per item, and over the months it adds up. Back to the food. Overall, for 88 cents, I'd say this is a filling meal. This here is my dinner tonight. I might add a little something, but other than that, you don't need to. This is filling as it is on its own. It took me 15 minutes for prep and making. So other than that, you all have a great day. Thank you.